Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel Tarot Z. I'm Z and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, finding out what are the messages that come through with the cards. So let's begin and see what comes out with this reading for you. Thank you so much for joining and for being here for the reading. So the first card that we have is the Seven of Wands. You could be dealing with a fire sign with this, a Leo, Aries, or another Sagittarius, or somebody with these placements. We have the Nine of Swords. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands. So with this Eight of Wands showing up at the bottom of the deck, this is a bit of a fast energy. I do feel like there is something really progressing quite rapidly, and there's a lot of quick movements. I also feel like with the Eight of Wands that this is about incoming communication or information, and it's coming in with a lot of messages. I do feel like there is a lot of back and forth when it comes to the communication, and I feel that this is about somebody attempting to reach you as well. But I do feel like there's a reason behind why they're reaching out, and I do feel like there's the sense of wanting to be able to kind of get a message across to you or make an offer to you. I do also feel like with this Eight of Wands that this is about experiencing a lot of progress in a situation. So I do feel like things are on the up and up as far as being able to accumulate that momentum to be able to really push things forward. And I do feel like it's in a positive direction. It is in a positive way. But we have the Seven of Wands over here, and with the Seven of Wands showing up, this is a bit of a defensive energy. So I do feel like with the Seven of Wands showing up here, this could be the person that you're dealing with's feelings right now towards you. I do feel like there is a sense of kind of having a guard up or feeling as though they are ready to be able to really defend themselves. And I do feel like that could also be as a result of that. That could also be pertaining to that Eight of Wands and that quick energy and that quick messages coming through. I do feel like it's coming across a bit defensive with the Seven of Wands, and with the Nine of Swords showing up over here, this is a very overthinking energy. I also feel like it's a lot of fear about the future, but I do feel like with that, it is all in the head. It is something that has not materialized or manifested. It is actually more so a feeling of self-torture because it is overthinking a situation. And with this Nine of Wands, I feel like it's a lot of worry. So I do feel like with this Nine of Wands that there is a sense of kind of thinking and playing back certain scenarios that perhaps do not serve you right now, because with that Eight of Wands showing up at the bottom of the deck, I do feel like it could be overwhelming energy when it comes to being able to get a lot of information in at the same time. But I do feel like with that, so this is an opportunity for something to be able to really move forward and progress. And I do feel like there is two things that could come out of that, which is excitement but also overwhelmment. And so I do feel like with that Nine of Swords, this is a bit of a very overly cautious energy. But I get with this Queen of Pentacles showing up over here that this is about being able to have a very solid foundation to be able to start something. And I do feel like it could be that anything that you're starting is picking up rather quickly, and it could be even kind of surprising to you and more than what you expect. So I'm gonna clarify these cards. We have the World under the Seven of Wands. We have the Queen of Swords under the Nine of Swords. And we have the Six of Swords under the Queen of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles showing up in the reverse. So with the Five of Pentacles showing up in the reverse, I am getting a very positive energy, especially when it comes to being able to get out of a difficult situation. I do feel like the worst is behind you, and being able to experience a situation, the healing of a situation. I also feel like being able to experience relief, especially after some kind of a struggle or devastation and difficulty, and feeling like somebody may have really kind of let you down or disappointed you and made you feel alone in a situation. This is about being able to even hear back from a person who may have put you in that situation. And I do feel like this person is coming in quite strong with that Eight of Wands. I do feel like there is also a lot of healing or remedying of the situation. So there could be some taking back of accountability in the situation, and even the offer of an apology. So we do have the World card under the Seven of Wands, and the Seven of Wands is very defensive energy. I do feel like there is the sense of kind of being in a space where somebody is perceiving a situation as an obstacle, and I do feel like that's their perception. But with the World card clarifying this card, this is about being able to really be done with the fighting or the tension and any kind of defensive energy being able to be worked through. And I feel like being able to get to the other side. I also get that with that Five of Pentacles, that there is some kind of a difficulty, especially in the past. I also feel like there could have been a sense of feeling like there was a sense of having had depended on someone and wanting to be able to have their support in a situation, and feeling as though they were going to leave you out or not going to be really there for you. And with the Five of Pentacles showing up over here, I do feel like this is about having an opportunity to really readdress that situation and make that right wrong, especially when it comes to anybody that you're dealing with. And I feel like this person may have showed up quite defensive with the Seven of Wands. I feel like that this is also about being able to kind of outgrow a certain level in the situation and really being able to move past the difficulty. And with the World card, those hard times are kind of being left behind and you're entering into a new chapter. I do also feel like when it comes to the person you're dealing with, that's something they want to embrace with you. I do feel like there has been a karmic cycle or a karmic connection with this person. And with the World card, this is about being able to kind of break that that pattern or that cycle and address it, and kind of also be able to move through it with this person. But we do have the Queen of Swords, and I feel like with the Queen of Swords showing up over here, that there is a little bit of some hesitation or suspicion on your part, and I do feel like that's healthy. The Queen of Swords showing up underneath this Nine of Swords, I do feel like there is a lot of thinking and also considering of the situation, and I do feel like it is almost like an analysis paralysis type of energy. But at the Queen of Swords, I feel like it's coming from a place of wisdom, and also from a place of not wanting to repeat any kind of difficult past. But we have the Six of Swords, and with the Six of Swords, I am getting an energy of being able to move out of a difficult situation, and I'm getting that with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse as well, and with the World card. So I do feel like there is some kind of a mending of situation or hashing out things. But with the Six of Swords, this is about addressing the situation. And I feel like it's happening through communication. But there is some kind of baggage in the situation or in this relationship that needs to be addressed and be able to be worked through in order to be able to move forward. I also feel like with the Six of Swords that this is also implying a move, and there could be some travel in the future on the horizon as well. So I am getting with the Queen of Pentacles that this is a very nurturing energy when it comes to a situation or a connection with someone. And so that Six of Swords showing up over here, I am getting that this is about not letting any kind of baggages build up or go unaddressed. And this is about working through it consciously and intentionally to be able to move on. So I'm going to clarify these cards. So we have express your love. We have calling in your soulmate. And we have love yourself first. At the bottom of the deck, we have the past life relationship card. So it says you have known each other before. So I do feel like this could be somebody that you're dealing with that you have known for some time now. I do feel like there is some history that is already accumulated. And there is also a possibility that you're dealing with somebody who you may have a connection that feels like one that you have known this person before. So there is this element of being connected on the spiritual realm. I also feel like there is a sense of having been connected physically in this lifetime too. So with the Empress, express your love card showing up over here, do you feel like when it comes to somebody that you're dealing with, they're in a space where they have a lot of unresolved feelings? I do feel like they're going to express that to you. I do get that with that Eight of Wands as well. There is going to be communication from this person, and I do feel like also there is a getting clear of their feelings in a situation, and I do feel like they're going to bring that up to you. We have calling in your soulmates, and with the calling in your soulmate card showing up over here, I do feel like this is about being able to experience some kind of a vindication in the situation. And I do feel like when it comes to anything you've been hoping to be able to get out of a situation, dealing with someone, you are standing your ground. I do also feel like when it comes to being able to really stand firmly on what you accept and what you don't, you are in a space where you're actually calling in that energy that is going to be more supportive moving forward, because I do get a feel that you are moving out of any kind of a troubling situation and moving to a better part of the story. And with the calling in your soulmate card here, I do feel like there is some feelings that are also of a romantic nature when it comes to the person you're dealing with, because I do feel like they're going to make some kind of a romantic gesture. I do also feel like when it comes to that communication with that Eight of Wands, it's going to be very heartfelt. I do feel like they're reaching out with a lot that they cannot hold in any longer, and they need to get it out there. And I do feel like with the World card showing up over here, this is a new chapter that you're entering into within a relationship as well. And I do feel like there's a healing of a situation. We have love yourself first, and with this love yourself first card, I am getting this really pertaining to the Six of Swords card, because with that Six of Swords, I do feel like this is about being able to really take the time out to deal with and address any kind of hurt feelings or even any kind of baggage that may have gone unspoken of or unaddressed. And I do feel like there is a sense of also gaining a sense of closure in a situation. And I do feel like it's also because of a lot of respect that somebody is acting on. This is what is motivating them. They feel a lot of respect towards you. I do also feel like there's a huge amount of admiration as well, that Queen of Pentacles. And I do feel like they are in a space where they feel remorseful for something that they did in the past. I feel like they may have even put you in a space where you were questioning them, questioning the connection, kind of being in a space of doubts. So I do feel like that wrong or that misunderstanding is going to be cleared up. So I also get that love is going to be brought back into the situation. And I'm getting this person reaching out more so than the other way around. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards for you, Sagittarius, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Sagittarius.